Hi, my name is Eric Hill. I am a biology and land and water studies teacher at Waukesha North High School. This is my second year in the district, and I'm here to talk to you about how the new teacher evaluation process through Charlotte Danielson is comparative, or how it can be compared to the current SDW system. Some things that I've noticed include that Charlotte Danielson's system, the new EE process, is a lot more deliberate, meaning that the 4 domains are very clear. It's spelt out to a T within her rubrics, and her rubrics are very objective and quantitative. So as a teacher, it was nice to be able to sit down and analyze those things, and it made it very easy to reflect and see if I was meeting those requirements. In a lot of ways, it was also more demanding. There were some things that I thought I was doing really well, and based on the Danielson model, I wasn't quite as effective as I thought I was, and that forced me to be a lot more reflective and analyze student work in a lot more meaningful way. So those were some definite positive things that I saw from that new model. Again, I said that it encouraged reflection. A large part of that is because the evaluation process seems to focus on how students respond to my teaching rather than my teaching itself. I feel that our current process is just, what does the teacher do, and do they do it well, and it doesn't focus as much on student outcomes. Whereas this new EE process really hammers down on student outcomes. How are the students responding to what I am doing? And the process that the evaluator has to go through with the feedback also gives really constructive, meaningful feedback in that way as well. And the rubrics lend themselves to that very well as well. Let's see here. I got to check out my notes. In a lot of ways, I felt that it was very similar to the PDP. I'm going through the PDP right now, and obviously that is goal specific. We're setting goals, and we have to come up with ways to meet those goals. With this new process, each teacher is going to be asked to identify 2 goals, 2 things that they would like to accomplish within the classroom. They had to pick the teaching domain that they felt that fell into best, and they had to come up with steps, ways that they could achieve those goals. And they also had to obtain data that would back that up. So for me, as a teacher going through my PDP, I just aligned the 2. They were very similar to one another in that way. And then as far as feedback, like I said, I felt that the feedback was a lot more direct. I got it a lot more often because we had many observation periods. And it also requests that I think you meet with your administrator 3 times without the school year, throughout the school year. It was really nice that I was able to go and sit down with Jody multiple times this year, and even though it wasn't an evaluation year for me, to sit down and talk about those things. I had several teachers comment like, "Oh, it seems like you're having a lot of conversations and are really up to date on things." And I felt like this process had a lot to do with that, because we were required to meet several times and sit down and reflect on what I thought was going on and what she thought was going on, and we were able to compare notes, which was awesome, because we don't always get the opportunity to do that. So walking away from this, I think that there's only positive changes. I think, again, that it makes us more reflective practitioners. I think that it encourages us to analyze student work, and that the evaluation process is very objective, and that there's not a lot of ways that we as teachers can try to finagle our way out of something. We can sit down and we can be really honest with ourselves. Are we doing this, or are we not? I hope that helps. I hope that answered your questions, and enjoy the rest of your meeting. Have a good night. Thank you.